poppin', y'all? Welcome to another episode of Rock Pops on the 20s. I'm your ringmaster and host, Rock Blackwell, and this is our episode 5 review. Per the usual, this episode breaks down into 3 categories: life in the house right at the beginning, the challenge, and everything that goes around it, which is the bulk of the episode, and then finally, the rankings. So let's start with life in the house first. It spots like Taylor and how she's kind of about her grind and what she's doing, and Shalimar. Now, they said this about Shalimar before, and for whatever reason, I forgot, so I'm glad they reminded me. Shalimar is overcoming an autoimmune disease, so exercise and fitness and wellness have helped the quality of her life. That already makes her a winner in my book. Next, they find out that they're going to Beachbody Headquarters, and you can already tell that they're getting the little butterflies and nervous excitement, because they're anticipating that when they get there, they're not just going to go there for a tour, they're going to meet somebody, which of course they do. Enter Tony Horton. As they're driving up, they hop out, they see Tony, they run up, and he's in the middle of a 22-minute hardcore workout. They jump in. After it's over, they get called up on stage. The challenge is each one of them, and there's 9, have to come up with a 5-minute live workout right there. They only get 45 minutes to create this 5-minute workout and rehearse it before they present it. Now, depending on the type of person you are, this is going to be straight up pressure, or you're going to view this as your opportunity. I like that Beachbody keeps putting them in these pressurized situations where they have to create something, because I think what Beachbody is looking for more than just what they can technically do, because all of them are going to be able to technically do something. I mean, everyone can say, if you know enough, when you do squats, don't let your knees go over your toes. But what these pressure situations do calls for you to not only figure out how to do things on the fly to see what you're like in the midst of the situation, but I think it also brings out some of your own personality. What workouts are you going to gravitate towards? What workouts are you going to put together that are going to reflect who you are, not just what you think the people are coming to see? In comes Autumn Calabrese. So they go through a little montage of Autumn working with each one of our 20s, giving them tips, letting them know the different ways of training and what it's like. The difference between just saying 1 and 2 by saying right and left to instruct people in which way that they're going. To be sure that you recognize that whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to have a microphone in your lower back, something that they would never even think about. Also to coach us through modifications for those of us who can't do the standard workout that they're trying to get us to do. So then they give us, each one of the 20s, a little snippet of their workout. First, Derek. Grrr. What? Hey, Derek went for it, and you gotta give it to him for that. Shalimar seemed confident. Sabrina was good with her instructions. Megan was on point as usual. Taylor had the little issue with not being able to be seen, but she rolled with the punches and came right back to it. Joe was impressive. Quinn was steady as norm. I like that Erica brings the dance flavor, something different. I personally think Rachel did a great job. Now, I only saw clips. I didn't get to see all 45 minutes, so I can only go off what they showed me. I sound like a broken record, but I really do think Joe and Megan were the top 2. They just seem to have a little something at this point of the competition that is everything all put together all the time. Not that they're always perfect, but the flair, the confidence, the instruction, the ability to connect with the people that they're coaching, plus us who are watching. And wouldn't you know it, Megan won the challenge. What was that? Well, that was a curveball. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we get dropped with Shalimar and Joe. Okay. Now on to the ranking. This week, Beachbody and I are on the same page for the most part. I had Megan and Joe as my top 2, as usual. Beachbody also had Megan and Joe as their top 2, with Megan being the winner, and I agreed with that. Now, Beachbody had Taylor and Sabrina in the bottom 2, with Taylor being in last place. Now, while I did have Taylor in my bottom 2, I didn't have her as the last one, and I didn't have Sabrina in my bottom 2 at all. I thought Sabrina did a good job. Yes, I did see what they said, that her lack of confidence in herself in the moment kind of shines through, but I don't think that she should have been in the bottom 2 this particular week. So my other bottom 2 person was Derek. Even Beachbody put that music behind it. It was like carnival circusy, like oh, and I don't know what it was about, but right there at the end, we got a little flavor of Taylor and Erica not so happy that Megan won another challenge. So we'll see if that was just a one-off or if there's something else that's going to be coming from behind that. Next week, they have an elevator pitch. Let me tell you, that is one thing I would absolutely not want to have to do. So that's what I got for you this week, guys. Tell me, what did you think? What were your ratings? Who did you see as your number 1? Whatever you're thinking, holler at your boy in the comments. As always, thank you for watching this episode of Rock Pops. And if you haven't already, be sure to click like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, keep it poppin'. Peace.